know, Dorie, being from Texas, I've heard about Dorie Miller for years. People in Texas love this man. People all over the world love this man.
Right.
But he's in Texas.
Bigger than life.
Huge.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It's huge. People that I work with come out of the woodwork. Dorie Miller. There's a story about Dorie Miller in this.
Oh, wow. That's
And
great.
I think they're going to be really surprised.
Pressure's on.
Well, I think it's less on you and more on the film.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I haven't seen
great.
the film. And have you seen it yet?
No.
Wow. So you'll see it tonight for the first time. Is the pressure on you, or do you don't
No.
get that way?
It's too late now.
It's out of your hands.
I mean, for me to worry about anything's a little late.
Pearl Harbor's bigger than any actor.
Yeah, you got that right.
That's really true.
You got that right.
Because the lives of guys like Dorie are more important than anything.
More important to tell that story and
Yeah.
to keep telling it. You're right.
Do you ever meet any of his family members?
No, I didn't. I didn't. And when I was offered to do this movie, it was like smaller than the role that finally ended up on the screen. So I thought I was going to come in and, shoot a gun and split and shoot a weapon, I'd say.
Yeah.
And it became this really big thing, this neat thing with, exploring more of his character, the person he was, the heroism waiting to happen. At a time of a segregated military, blacks weren't allowed to, handle any weapons of any kind.
I think we're all still kind of amazed that it was even going on then.
Yeah, and here he is, 60 years later, and now we're praising a man who wasn't even supposed to be on a weapon. So.
When we figure out, I guess it takes, man, that's all been through history. It takes something extreme for something to happen to move forward.
For people to wake up and see what.
To move forward, and that was a
Right.
tiny step. Small step and a big, huge thing.
Right.
And I don't know how many little lessons we need to learn, but
Well, as different things, incidents in life happen, people reevaluate their situation. It's almost like, everybody goes through graduating, a certain institution and going, okay, now I got to reevaluate my life. And in this reevaluation, we realize, the things we're doing wrong, and capitalize on the things we're doing right. And so, that progression creates healing, and I think we're slowly starting to do that even with this movie. I think there was something said of discrepancy, is that the word? Between him getting the Naval Cross and him getting the Congressional Medal of Honor, and maybe they're, looking into that. And things like this, shedding light on a man like that, helps to get things like that rectified.
it's one thing film does well. Film kind of reminds people.
It's rubber.
Because unless you go find that and read that, you might not know that. My 13-year-old might not know about Dorie Miller.
That's
unless
right.
She's
That's
taught
right.
that in her very white class. And
Telling
not know
you.
that.
And to be involved in a character like this is a goal of mine. I've always wanted to play Superman and do these things that I can't do in normal life. And it's unfortunate that some people still think of certain roles as white and black when it's an art form. It's something that reaches different mass of people, and everybody they identify with what they see as good and a role model. They don't see a color. You know what I mean? And it's nice to be a part of something that's going to affect not just African Americans, but people all over the world.